This is Jupiter Today for the 6th of December, 2014. Jupiter Today is a daily podcast focusing attention on the Jupiter system for the purpose of monitoring activity. The current position of Jupiter at 0 hours UTC on the celestial sphere is a right ascension of 9 hours, 40 minutes, 2.6 seconds, and a declination of positive 14 degrees, 45 minutes, 21.9 seconds. The angular separation from the Sun today is 111.155 degrees, and that's 1.003 degrees greater than yesterday. The distance between Earth and Jupiter is 729,506,568 kilometers. And that's 2,194,309 kilometers closer than yesterday. The relative velocity between Earth and Jupiter is them getting closer to one another, mostly due to Earth's motion, and with a current velocity of 91,429.54 kilometers per hour towards each other. And that's 593.96 kilometers per hour slower than yesterday. The central meridian at 0 hours UTC, CM1 268.72, CM2 42.61, and CM3 294.44 degrees. At 0 hours UTC, Io begins the day in quadrant 3, moving west. Europa starts the day also in quadrant 3, heading west. Ganymede spends the entire day in quadrant 2, heading west, and Callisto also spends the entire day in quadrant 3, moving west. So all 4 moons at this time are moving west. At 6 hours UTC, Io is past its maximum western elongation and is now in quadrant 4, heading west. You can see that Europa and Callisto are very near one another. At 12 hours UTC, Io is in quadrant 4, still heading east. At 1800 hours UTC, Io has moved behind Jupiter and is now in quadrant 1, heading east. And at 0 hours UTC tomorrow, Io is in quadrant 1, heading east near its eastern elongation. Europa is now past its western elongation and is in quadrant 4, heading west. There are 2 Jupiter satellite events. The first takes place at 12:34 UTC, when Io disappears into the shadow of Jupiter. And the other is at 16:03, when Io reappears from behind Jupiter. There are 2 satellite mutual events. The first takes place at 6:58 and goes to 7:49. And that's when Callisto occults Europa. That's a very long occultation, 51.4 minutes, with an estimated magnitude flux drop of 0.214. The other mutual event today takes place from 22:11 to 22:19, and that's when Ganymede occults Io. This 7.9-minute event has an estimated magnitude flux drop of 0.521. Imagine yourself standing on the surface of Jupiter and looking out to the sky. Well, in the next 24 hours, you will see this. Notice that Callisto and Europa are fairly near one another. not able to see it from this longitude, but Callisto is currently occulting Europa from the Earth's point of view. There are two crossings of the red spot today. The first is at 4:30 UTC, and the next at 14:25 UTC. There were no new images, but there were a couple of radio observations. This taking place from 8:45 to 9:50 UTC. And this one taking place from 12:10 to 12:30 UTC. And there were no new papers. So please subscribe. Would enjoy hearing your comments, suggestions. Send your images with the time that you took the images to the email shown. And until tomorrow, I bid you peace.